Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we are going to go ahead and do a Shantopoulos world update, and I am super excited. This week I have been feeling so much better, so thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I'm sure you guys could tell if you watched my previous Hungry Fat Chick video, things are just better. We're back to the old style. I feel like myself again, and I really haven't since like December. We're going to talk about Foodie Beauty's marriage. Where is Salah? Is their marriage on the rocks? I've been looking for Easter eggs everywhere, and everything is pointing to something fishy going on, especially with him and her. Is Miss Girl living by herself? We'll go ahead and do an update on everything that she has posted this week so y'all can get in, get the tea, and get out. Because trust me, this was a chore to get through. So go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up, help a girl out. We'll also discuss why I think she is headed for bedboundedness within 3 months. She has completely changed her tune, but for why? We have the deets. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys, welcome back to our Shantopoulos world update. Last we checked in, she had done a rebrand. No longer was she going to be going by the Foodie Beauty moniker that brought her fame and fortune, LOL, and just a couple of critics. No, now she was going to be going by Everyday Miriam. She claims that she is not doing this to escape her past, but everything about it screams the contrary. She is trying to attract a new audience, and that audience that she is attempting to target is Muslim housewives, even including hard-coded Arabic subtitles in her latest video. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. She posted a cooking video and another mukbang on Sunday. Honestly, it's anything but the mukbangs for me. It's safe to say that she is a full-time mukbanger again. Gone is the weight loss journey that never really was. The cycle continues and all is well in Girl World right now. Except Girl World is a complete mess. But I digress. Let's not even go there. The state of Girl World. Should we do it? Let's begin by discussing her latest mukbang, Middle East Feast, Arab comfort foods. She is not eating at popular chains anymore because she is participating in the boycott. Otherwise, we would have seen 3 McDonald's mukbangs by now, I'm sure. Throw a little Burger King in there. Who knows? Didn't she go to the largest McDonald's in Kuwait and do not 1 but 2 videos? On 2 separate occasions. She begins, she's out of breath, just sitting there getting ready for the mukbang. I wonder if she gets tired of this like hungry fat chick. I mean, she sure can pump out some poor quality videos, but she's got nothing else to do all day. What else is she supposed to do? I mean, she has to eat, so she might as well record it. There was a live stream a few days before this video where she was home alone. Supposedly Salah was having surgery and was at the hospital overnight. Suspicious, suspicious. He's getting his gallbladder removed. People were wondering why Chantal was not there being a supportive wife at the hospital. She didn't want to be there when he woke up from surgery. He drove himself to get surgery and is going to drive himself back from getting surgery. I don't know about y'all, but where I go, they won't even let you drive home. You have to get a ride. So basically, without Salah, she can't go anywhere or do anything. She could get an Uber to go see him, though. He has to drive himself to surgery. What's going on there? Something very fishy about that. She can't help her man out? Is he even living there at this point? So it didn't make sense for him to swing by and pick her up on the way to the hospital from his new apartment. The marriage just doesn't seem like a real marriage at this point. Why are they not there for each other? He wasn't even contacting her until she went live, giving updates. How's it going? Nothing. Ramadan is coming up, so she's going to be on her best behavior, y'all. Didn't she mega rage last year? I believe so, but she claims that she doesn't even watch Yo Mama anymore, so she doesn't hear anything that the reaction channels say because he didn't defend her during the whole Goblin scandal, so she cut ties. She says, Foodie Beauty is dead to me now. I don't condone the actions they did, as if she's talking about a completely different person. Girl, you are Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty is you. And she just said that she's not running away from her past. Then what is this all about? Actions speak louder than words, sweetheart. What is this, elementary school? No travel vlogs coming up because she can't travel right now. And she's not staying with her husband at the hospital because of her size. She can't even sit in a chair in the hospital because of her sciatica pain. She will definitely use that sciatica pain as an excuse to do nothing for like the rest of the year, for the rest of her life. She has found her out. And I know, I don't want to be insensitive. I know it can be debilitating, but she will be having a good day and still say that. I guarantee it. It'll become her excuse for everything. When they go out these days, she admits that she barely walks. I don't think they have scooters in Kuwait. I mean, they might because they have an obesity problem. But when Chantal talks about their obesity problem, I don't know if she realizes this, but it's what, 30 pounds? If you're just 30 pounds overweight, that is considered obese. They don't have that many super morbidly obese people in Kuwait to the point where you have to get a motorized scooter in order to do your shopping. This is bad. Her not moving very much and using this sciatica pain, it's going to lead her to actual bedboundedness, because we saw a couple weeks ago she was clickbaiting that she was bedbound there for a little bit with the unhealthy mukbangs and her not going anywhere and doing anything. She's on the road to being bedbound. No, the highway to being bedbound. She'll be bedbound in 3 months. Mark my words, if this continues. She talks about being verified as Everyday Miriam and not Foodie Beauty. Even though Foodie Beauty is her bread and butter, it's still her brand, regardless of how much she wants to run away from it. I'm going to call this video Foodie Beauty ... I'm not going to call it Everyday Miriam. Nobody even knows who that is. No. Maybe that's why she's going down in views. She has a big decision to make when she reaches, or if she reaches 100K. Stick with Everyday Miriam or go back to Foodie Beauty. That will be the name written on her silver play button. And supposedly you can't change your name once you're verified, or I guess they have to verify you again. I don't know, because I only have 60K. Go ahead and subscribe. We're on the road to 100. Maybe one day. She claims she doesn't even know how much money she makes, so she gives it all to Salah, or he's not even there, and she's lying. One or the other. The Middle East feast comfort food was a nothing burger. Is she going through something? Is that why she needs comfort food? Isn't that what comfort food means? That you're dealing with something and you need food to comfort you? That's the point. For me, it's definitely something rich like macaroni and cheese and some soup, or like a bread bowl. Oh my gosh, it's been years since I've actually had a bread bowl. But one of the most indulgent things is the macaroni and cheese in the bread bowl. Oh my goodness. It's so good though. Love a good sourdough bowl. Well, obviously she's going through something. I mean, she can barely move and her marriage is allegedly on the rocks. Speaking of the sciatica, that's her out. She's got to go. She jumps off the live stream. Okay, so the next video we are going to be discussing is called Muslim Canadian Housewife in Kuwait at Home routine, she is trying hard to attract this new audience, as I said. But this video was very, very telling to me. And we'll get there. Don't worry. This is like a day in the life situation type deal for her. She begins taking her sugars. It's 9.4, which is, I guess, better than it was because she's taking her metformin. Obviously, there's so much more that she can do, though. There's so much more you can do. I'm not a baby. You're the baby. She then throws in a load of laundry, begging people to get those screenshot fingers ready. Then it's off to breakfast at 12:30 p.m., but she wants us to believe that she was up way earlier than that. Girl, we know you're up until 4 a.m. wondering when Salah is going to be back from the boys. She is still shilling the Unicity drink. Wow, she has been more consistent with Unicity than any diet journey she has done on the channel. That's sad. How much money are they giving her? They're probably not even giving her any money. She just thinks it's cool to have an MLM like sponsorship, and she only makes money if someone actually purchases it, which I pray that nobody is wasting their money on Unicity branded products, please. Her brunch looks gross to me. It's like French fries, bread, beans, and cottage cheese, olives. Very plain Jane, almost as if she's doing some sort of like brat diet because she's having some gastrointestinal issues. When is she not having some kind of issues? I did see people on Twitter speculating that she is having an issue with her liver, and that is why her stomach almost looks like it's pregnant, because there is a certain disorder with the liver that makes you appear as though you have a pregnant belly. And that's because of the stress. This does happen to people who are addicted to schmalcohol, among other things. I have never heard of that happening to someone because of food. But we know Chantal is so out of the ordinary when it comes to the things that she eats and just the portion sizes in general. Then she does the dishes. She's been trying to keep up on those dishes. I just bought a dishwasher. I haven't had one in forever. Now, this was funny. She gives us a fun fact. Kuwait has sand. No way. So she has to deal with sand in the house. Yeah, I guess Salah tracking it in or what? Because you don't leave the house. Whether or not he's there doesn't really matter. I don't think that they're barely speaking. Are you okay, babe? Yeah. Do you need anything? No. Okay, babe. That's it. She uses Salah's Tea Baldar hand soap and makes sure to show off that ring, so we know she's still wearing that ring. She just takes it off to do the dishes. There is still no sign of Salah. He hasn't been seen since the Kai Bella scandal. She claims the animals and Salah are fed, but doesn't show her plating Salah's food. We can't even see a plate or what. Then comes a mopping montage. Is this what she does in a day or just a couple hours? Because people do all of this in about 30 minutes. That kitchen is very cramped, which is not great for her, I'm sure. She then reads from her holy book. This part all seems like an act to me. I'm sorry. A lot of people said that it looked like that book had never been opened. It was like brand new, off the shelf. She just joined a group of Muslim women who support each other on YouTube, which that's great. She needs all the support she can get, but she continues to push off any mental or physical issues that she has, especially the mental, and she needs to start there. This is why I don't see any real change in her, because until she once and for all works on herself and why she acts the way that she does, why she harms herself eating the way that she does, nothing is really going to change for her. It doesn't just magically change overnight. She did hop on the live stream after filming the Housewife vlog and claims that she's so exhausted from the little bit of work that she did, claims that Salah is doing better. He's recovering from his surgery. I guess he's home from the hospital or in his apartment. Remember, she was supposed to go out and enjoy the winter season in Kuwait. It's the only time that's tolerable for her. She'll be bedbound by summer if it keeps up at this rate. Foodie admits that when she was working at the mental hospital, this was sick. This was sick. She would hang up on people because it bored her. Girl, this is like serious. These are people's lives, but she doesn't care about anybody but herself. Any attention is good attention for her. But in regards to her previous job, she could never get a job like that again, or any kind of job where they're going to do a background check. Like, she has completely ruined her reputation. It really is over for her in the corporate world. I don't know what she would do. Like, the only thing she could do is collect a government check if this YouTube thing doesn't work out, which I don't think she can do in Kuwait. She will hurry on back to Canada, right? Alrighty, lastly, we will briefly discuss the grocery haul she put up today. Right at the start, she cannot breathe. She can barely breathe, just standing up, putting away groceries. You can see people in the comment section saying, Chantal, if you can't handle putting the groceries away, you really need to see that losing weight should be a priority. She can barely handle it. I would like to see this completely unedited. How long does it really take in the end? She got a massive amount of food, Gouda slices, halloumi cheese, mozzarella, 2 packs of each. I don't know if any of this is really all that good for her. It'll be gone in a couple days. Very, very telling though. No chocolate for Salah. She always gets him chocolate. So that tells me all that I need to know. All right, you guys, just a last minute addition. She did put up one more video. It's a shepherd's pie mukbang, just to keep up to date. Let's talk about it. So she made shepherd's pie. It was one of her favorite meals in Canada. They made it when she was growing up, and it was kind of like a welfare meal. She says that she was called the welfare girl in elementary school, and they bullied her for it. Her mom couldn't finish high school when she got pregnant with her, and she remembers her mom having to buy her knockoff Tommy Hilfiger, but the boys at school found out and made fun of her. I remember a clip going around where she talked about something awful happening to her in high school, a specific trauma, and she has never shared it with anyone, including her family, and most definitely not the internet, something that shaped her life. But it has always been shrouded in mystery. She says in Islam, it's very haram to diss food. She tries to convince us that she is loving those Brussels sprouts, but the look is all over her face. Y'all know she wants that fast food, but she just can't have it. Although, what about Taco Bell? It doesn't matter if it's a poor man's meal, Chantal will eat it. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I was supposed to talk about ALR today, but for some reason this turned into a full-on foodie video, and we even got up to 20 minutes, so I'm kind of surprised. A lot of speculation going on right now. What could be next? Is Foodie's marriage on the rocks? Is Salah even living there at this point? Is she punishing him because of what he did with Kybella? Because we know he really wanted to be a YouTube star, baby. But that's not going to happen. Oh, because you did it to yourself. Oh. But he didn't even contact her while he was in the surgery prep room. She's eating comfort food. She didn't make a plate for him. The other night he was away at 2 a.m. supposedly with the boys in the desert. He could have been anywhere in that red room. All of this leading me to believe something's up. Whenever she gets coy like this, and you can tell she's putting on an act, there always is something going on. But besides that, she's got other issues. With this sciatica pain, the way that she's eating, she is on a highway to bedboundedness. And it's only a matter of time. What is Salah going to do then? Will that be the final straw for him? Is he kind of holding out and waiting for that when it gets to the point where she can't even take care of herself? Because that looks right around the corner, right around the corner. Is he going to dip, or is he going to stick around in sickness or in health? Or has that ship sailed? Is he already gone? She's got a lot on her plate. No pun intended. And I really see this going south very, very quickly. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.